the fucking game.
Be careful, sweetie.
Anyway. Alright. Enough of that garbage. Mildred, you're gonna start putting together your character's background randomized with Ralts and whatever you want to fix or tweak with your character. So we're gonna let you go first. Until you're gonna be in charge of making your rolls. And I'm gonna go grab something to eat. You'll be in charge of making your rolls. If you want me to make the rolls so that the audience can see them on screen, we can do that too. But I'll do that once I get back from making my food. But you will make your current rolls. Just make sure you announce what the numbers are so that, the people can hear you.
All right.
All right. So, Ralts, whenever you're ready to begin, go ahead. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yeah,
what?
Just sit down, sweetie pie.
Oh. Anyway, so I'll be back. You guys begin.
Bye. Okay.
Bye.
All right, so we will... Since I don't really care enough about this fucking D&D gate to worry about it, since most of the people involved are fucking speds who don't even actually play anyway. Well, anybody watching the stream, here's a neat little thing. When a poll was taken a couple years back among designers on a closed designer board that featured some people that worked on a lot of different stuff, it was determined through a poll that 80% of the game designers do not play the game they designed for.
Wow.
So
that's a surprise.
I can guarantee that Simbeta is probably one of those people who does not play his own damn game.
No, he does, but he doesn't play by the rules.
You know, in any other situation, I would be fine with that. But with Simbeta, I am not as fine with that.
No. All right. What was the name of your character, Mildred? Was it Carmack?
It was Hakar. That was when you had me do the barbarian thing.
Yes. Did you still want to be a barbarian?
Well, I settled on that because it sounded like the Path of War thing wasn't going to be viable because
until after I moved, dude.
Yeah. Well, I should explain the sole reason that I wanted to do that because I wanted to do something akin to Tome of Battle.
Right.
And that's the only alternative is that or doing some sort of conversion from the old Tome of Battle book. So it was a lose-lose situation.
I mean, I'd be willing to look at it once I'm done moving. The nice thing is once we move, I get a dedicated fucking gaming room.
All right. Well, if it comes to it when that happens, we can just switch it, and I'll just write it in appropriately. But for the time being, I'm going to go with Hakar as a barbarian. Are you okay? Here's one question. How strict are you when it comes to both rage and when it comes to the whole fatigue afterwards?
I do more rage. I allow the mechanical bonuses. The fatigue is more cinematic. I handle it on a case-by-case basis. I've run a lot of games with barbarians, and so far the only guy that bitched didn't realize that I let him run for almost 3 times the amount of his normal rage. And then whined because, he collapsed.
And so
that was the only person who complained.
And that's
Bet
not.
I can guess who that is, but I'm not naming names.
Complaining is not exactly my style. You know that.
Yep. Fine, you can eat with your hands. You're two. Eat with your hands. You're two. You can eat with your hands. Raph will let you eat with your hands. So we will start with, let's see. Naturally, your homeland is city or metropolis.
Let's see. Well, fortunately, we're probably not doing that dumbass thing about barbarians not being able to be in civilizations.
No, remember we focused on you find magic to be a crutch that is kind of weakening your it's kind of weakening your social sit down please. It's weakening your heritage and all that. You're more of a you're a teenage edgelord. You're basically teenage edgelord ethnostatist.
Wow, way to kill me off.
What?
What?
Unless you want to come up with something different.
I don't think I went as far as it's been a while, but I don't think I went as far as edgelord or ethnostate when it came to how I saw it.
Okay. Well, remember, your people just came out of the woods 2 generations ago.
Yeah. So
you snorting at some of the orcs that are all skinny, half orcs or orcs that are all skinny and like work at shops as we'll come up with a cool fucking label.
The way I saw it is that he was raised somewhat old fashioned in the sense that he believes in he respects people who get shit done with their hands, because in his mind magic isn't quote unquote using your hands, he doesn't have a high opinion of it.
Okay.
So it's more that he sees it. I wouldn't say as a crutch, but more of lazy motherfuckers. What lazy You use magic to cut down a tree because you're too lazy to cut it down yourself.
Right.
It's his attitude. He's not gonna outright say it, but he's thinking it.
All right. Gotta double check something real quick. Why does it say human? You're supposed to be a half-orc, I thought. No, wait, you're human. That's right. Why did I think you were... Okay, that's right. It's Dead who's the half-orc.
No, I'm a half-elf. No,
That's right. It's Nurgle who's the half-orc witch.
Yeah.
I didn't get over that either. That's so cool.
And Ramen, I'm not sure if you're a half elf because you don't live in California.
What? Wait, what? No, I really didn't hear you. What?
I'm not sure if you can qualify for half elf because you don't live in California.
This ain't right. All those bitches ain't contained in California. What's wrong with you?
No, they're contained in Portland.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Hey, neither of us are Fat Albert.
Did you want to stick with human?
Yeah, I don't see the reason why we've got a double dip and half orc.
Well, let's see. Hang on here, because I've got the advanced race guide, baby. Let's see. Ones I'm willing to, let's see, the ones that don't have any duplicates already in the party would be gnomes, halfling,
Well, let's go. Let's go. Just go through it, and I'll say whether or not I'll give you a likelihood of consideration.
Catfolk.
No.
I always wanted to be catfolk. That would be so funny.
Right now, I'm gonna say no to a kobold.
Hell no.
Because, you know, you'd be like, no, we can't go adventuring. I've got to go make sure that everybody gets to the polls to vote for... we got rat folk.
Do I look like Arch to you?
Let's see. That'll do it right there.
Before I interrupted, it sounded like you said something after gnome.
Halfling.
Go ahead.
Again?
Halfling.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we're gonna stick with human.
All right.
I think you would work as a good rat folk.
I will say this again. Do I fucking look like Arch to you?
You
Am
could.
I-
I don't know what you look like.
You can be a good rat folk, man. I'm just telling you.
I am not stealing Arch's gimmick.
How about you be a Naga?
No.
What about
Or-
tiefling?
Tieflings rock.
I'm not sure.
Give me a percentile.
You talk about me or Mildra?
Mildra. Give me a
Mildra.
percentile.
Roll a D100, Mildra. Let's go.
32.
32. Dun, dun, dun. What do you know? Both your parents are alive.
Oh no, no tragic backstory.
Hooray! No Batman jokes.
Yep. What are you doing? You know what? Fine. You can okay. If you want to eat it off the floor, fine. You're to eat off the floor.
A+ grandparenting.
Blow me. Is it yummy?
Totally not judging.
No. If you have kids, you get why it's. You know what? Just eat it off the floor.
It has a flavor.
Yeah. And it's not like we haven't steam cleaned the carpet 8 times in the last 4 days. Oh, the fun of selling your house. All right. Give me another percentile there, Mildred. Let's see how many brothers and sisters you got. Oh, wow.
Oh, we're doing the sibling thing by rolls?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, never mind.
All right, you got 2 siblings. Okay. You got 2 siblings. So, is there anybody in chat that's paying attention?
Yep.
Give me a name, chat.
Who?
Dice 6, Mildred.
Oh.
That's fine. You can stick the soda box on your head and dance. Go ahead. Okay, first sibling is a female. So what do we get for a name? And give me a percentile.
Hang on, I'm writing some notes. How many? You said 2 siblings?
Yes.
Yeah. Give me a percentile and then another dice 6.
Percentile coming up. 94.
Okay, and give me another dice 6. Holy shit! Look what our car has.
What's he got? What's he got?
What's the other dice 6?
1.
Hey, give me a percentile.
Almond making her incel build. 6 incel, definitely.
Oh no.
You have an older sister and a twin sister. Congratulations. have a twin sister, and you know what? We're gonna make her a rich.
A what?
Member in.
Wait a minute. What's happening to my twin?
We lost.
He is a member in good standing of the Mercantile Casters Guild.
Oh shit! She got connections, Joe.
She's a spellcaster.
She's a spellcaster. I do not have a high opinion of spellcasters.
That's probably why.
No, leave that alone.
So, are we going to roll to see if he even gets along with his sister then?
I'll let him decide that. Let's see, your older sister. Give me a percentile there, champ.
$87.
Your older sister is a merchant. Give me a die 6. What'd you get?
3.
Merchant, single. Oh, we need to get her a good career.
Politics?
No. Not politics. She's a merchant. Let me see if I can find that there chart. So let's see, your twin sister is a member of the Mercantile Casters Guild.
This can't possibly be good.
No. Why do you have to hang around with those scruffy friends of yours? Why can't you get a real job like your older sister and me?
As far as Hakar's relationship with his twin, it is a case of they, on a technical level, they get along fine. On a off the record level, they have a certain sport of taking jabs at each other.
Mom liked me more.
Well, maybe if you had a job. I got a feeling your character's going to hear that a lot. Give me another percentage there, champ. Tell me what you get.
To which I'd probably say, I do have a job. My job is to exhume people.
What'd you get?
93.
Holy shit. Your older sister is an art.
Is a what?
Art and antiquity dealer.
Oh, fuck!
And is massively wealthy.
She's so much more awesome than you.
We should have known this was coming.
And let's see, your parents.
Yeah, well, when I mentioned that description when it came to the twin sister, the whole notion that I had was that the two of them like poking fun at each other in an Abbott and Costello kind of way, and the older sister ends up being the one who says, "Both of you shut up."
Yeah. Okay, give me another percent. Let's see. What'd you get on that percentage again?
The last time you had me roll percentile, I got 93.
Give me another one.
This doesn't night. This it's 4.
4. Wow. Your father is a high-end craftsman.
So you're not a dwarf anymore, right, Mildred? No, wait, no, you weren't. You were never a dwarf. Never mind. I was thinking about JT. Sorry.
Give me another percentage. for your mother. Let's see if she's employed.
18.
Wow. All right, so your father and mother are well-to-do.
So, as far what kind of craftsman is my father?
I don't know. You want to give me another percentage?
$53.
53. So I got a baby on my lap. Okay. Yeah, hold the page for Grandpa. Yeah, it's a book. I'm not sure whether to give this to him or skip to the next.
Well,
I will give you the choice as the player. He's either a composer or a courtesan.
Holy shit! Those two are not even remotely related. What the fuck?
You might want to. I'm not a betting man, but this might require a reroll.
I say we go with former courtesan and now he's a composer.
Former courtesan and now a composer.
Yeah.
It just gets better and better.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The barbarian with a two-handed weapon is the son of a whore.
If you think about it, that would be where you got your physical attitude from, because you know your father's like in his 50s and he's built like a Greek Adonis.
Jesus Christ, man.
And let's see what your mother. Go for it. Give me another percentage.
I am not looking forward to my turn.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you get on that.
Why you gotta lie, Ramen? You know I hate it when people lie.
I don't know how to lie. Nobody ever taught me.
Okay, so courtesan turned composer. So essentially, I am the son of if Beethoven was a whore.
Yeah. So you're the son of Mozart.
Oh my fucking god, that works.
How do you even get a roll? How does that even come up as a roll? What the fuck?
That's on my chart. It's for females courtesan, for males composer, and I decided why go with either one. What if I gave him the option?
Well, I mean, there's the idea of having men being courtesans is not unusual.
And it's not unusual in the setting we've built.
I mean, why wouldn't they be?
I mean, we've already stated that the sex workers guilds are very powerful.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm slowly dipping into a 7th Sea campaign, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, what'd you get for percentage?
52.
Huh.
DC's favorite number.
Yeah.
I like 52.
Give me one more.
One more percentile?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
66.
66.
I'm probably going to get sued by Iron Maiden.
Yep.
Nope. Star Wars is going to sue your ass.
Your mother is a painter who specializes in portraits of dignitaries and diplomats.
That is very impressive.
She fell in love with the man that she hooked up with that night.
Okay, just so I can get this out of the way. No Hamilton jokes, please.
No, but I can see what I see. I can see what it was. Your father posed for her all the time.
Oh, snap.
Acted as the body double for a lot of politicians, which is why you kind of hold the political class in that's part of your barbarian thing is you're not too impressed with the political class because you know all those portraits of them in their heroic poses are men like your father, not actually the diplomat who was probably fat and wrinkly.
Mm-hmm.
So the father would come in there, throw a dime on there, and said, "Paint me like one of your politicians."
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right. Let's see if we got anything cool. So, give me a percentage.
Rolling.
What'd you get?
30.
30.
Dirty 30.
Nope. I'm not going to go with that. Give me another one. What?
20.
20. All righty then. Circumstances of birth.
I shall return.
And middle class. Congratulations.
About what I expected.
Before you were middle class, but now your parents are comfortably wealthy.
So upper middle class?
Yeah.
That's respectable.
Let's see. We've got a major childhood event there, champ.
100?
Yep, another die 100.
82.
82. Let's see if we like this one. Meta-fantastic creature would not be that unusual.
A meta-fantastic creature?
Yeah.
So I met a generous kobold.
Yeah. There you go. You met a kobold who didn't shave the edge off the coin he gave you.
That's not what I'm actually going with. I just had to make that joke.
Give me another percentage. See if we get something better.
All right. 97 in a row.
97. Huh. The only problem is we don't have a war. It says the war. Oh, wait. It says the war on my chart, but why don't we use you grew up involved with the politics of the guild wars and the shadow wars because your mother and father were involved in that shit.
I'm trying to remember the details of both of those instances. Keep in mind it's been a few weeks.
We'll figure out more details on that.
All right.
Okay, barbarian background. Let's see if they give us anything good. Give me a percentile.
All right, just to confirm, the fantastic event was born during the Guild/Shadow Wars.
Now, instead of fantastic creature, you got the war on the second one, so we're going with the Guild Wars. You grew up, where most people didn't really notice the Guild Wars, except for like their favorite shop might have got firebombed. Your parents were all up in that shit. because painters had a tendency to get involved in those politics.
Which he probably sees it as a case of that's the game. It's stupid, but that's the game. And as far as that,
sisters were all up in that shit.
Yeah, I think his attitude of it is understanding where they come from on it, but not quite agreeing with it, because what profit is to be made if there's no shops. All right, and the D100 7.
Let's see. What gives you your rage? Let's see. It says vengeance here. That's a little tough.
I'm thinking reroll. $91.
You're bloodthirsty?
No, absolutely not.
You know what, let's just come up with something. What's your
I'm gonna try one more roll, and if it doesn't come up with something better, I've got a bit of a suggestion.
All right.
66.
66. Persecution.
No, what I was gonna go with instead is that he liked listening to this. I'm pretty sure that as a kid his father had got out of the hooking business and was more focused on being a composer.
Yeah,
and he liked hearing those. I'm guessing that when it comes to composers, would this be a kind of setting that would have some form of opera house?
Yes, remember we determined that when we were coming up with the city. It's got an opera house and theater district.
All right. He liked those sorts of stories, and even though he had disdain for magic, he enjoyed some of the stories that magic was involved in. And in one of his adventures outside the cities, he had a bit of an incident, and the idea that I'm going with is instead of rage being provided by that sort of thing, but through the other popular theory regarding berserkers, namely possession by animal spirits, like a wolf or a bear. Basically, so essentially, he is technically drawing from something supernatural. He just is completely unaware of it.
Okay.
The idea is that when he rages, he's effectively being possessed by either a spirit or a vestige spirit of a bear or a wolf.
Like the old first edition.
Yeah. I should note that when it came to this idea, I'm taking a bit of a note from how Fourth did it, but not quite. Because for all of Fourth's problems, I did like that idea of rages being based around possession. I don't know if it's just me, but that seems more interested than guy just gets really pissed off.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it just depends on how you want to look at it, but I do like that idea too.
Well, it's not a territory that's explored as much. I think is the whole deal. But which do you think would be a more appropriate spirit? A bear, a wolf, or did you have a different animal in mind?
I say we let it ride for a little bit and see what we get after a little bit of playing.
All right.
Miller said beast blood.
They weren't kidding. they weren't kidding when they said your dad fucked like an animal.
Actually, you know what? You know what this could be? You could also make this sort of like possibly, you know, you could experiment with this idea to kind of come up with an origin of the beast blood, maybe something to do with your family's bloodline is somewhere down the road there was like experimentation done with breeding between different animals and human.
Nah.
Genetic.
If we were still doing Ravenloft, I might consider that, but here, considering his backstory, it just doesn't fit.
I'm still trying to figure out how a barbarian has a father that was a whore and
No, he wasn't a whore.
Hey, courtesan, dude, get it right.
You were saying something, Braults?
Nah, courtesan is a lot different, dude.
I thought it was basically a prostitute.
No, if the closest modern comparison would be an escort.
A high-paid Hollywood escort.
Yeah.
Where half the time, they don't even have sex half the time. They're just there to be on their arm.
The only other comparison I can make is either geishas or companions from Firefly.
I thought geishas were like prostitutes, though.
No.
Not all.
No.
Remember that we had already determined that how you appear in public is more important than life and death itself here.
Oh, okay.
Remember that? So his father could have just been extremely well built, extremely handsome, so every woman wanted him on her arm.
According to Google, it's a prostitute, especially one with wealthy or upper-class clients.
There you go.
All right. Well.
But Google distills a lot of the subtext out of it, too. No, you come back here with that. That's rampant.
Well, it's Google. Are you really surprised?
Anyway, go on. I was just. I'm not going to argue all. I don't want to argue about that. This is goofy.
Okay.
I agree with your guys' definition.
Still watching Boss Baby?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Give 5. Give 5.
All right, give me another percentile. Let me check something.
Give 5.
Alrighty. 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Huh. There is a relative that was especially close to you. To you, this person was the meaning of family. He helped shepherd you into adulthood, teaching you everything you know about the world.
I feel like that's a bit. Given that if the parents were dead, maybe this would work, but this is a little bit of a stretch.
Let's see. Do it again.
Well, it could be someone that led you to your barbarian. Oh, never mind. Okay.
What'd you get?
13.
There was a person in your life to whom you could tell everything. They know your deepest secrets and emotional weaknesses and vulnerabilities just as you know theirs. You make sure never to divulge their secrets or give them a reason to do so with yours. That sounds like a twin sister.
Well, now.
I love you too. I love you too. I love you too.
Man, y'all making me miss my kids.
I love you too.
So you're thinking for that one to integrate that with the twin sister?
Wait, roll a die 6. 1 through 4, your twin sister. 5 or 6, your older sister.
No, kitty can't. My kitty don't like me. That kitty
2.
like me.
2. Yep, your twin. So your twins, you're confident, even though publicly you two argue and bicker. That's actually smart with the political climate we came up with for this place.
Mm-hmm.
So they're cool in private, but they argue in public.
Yeah.
That's weird. weird.
That's
actually makes sense.
Oh, I guess I don't get a kiss.
Well, because of the dynamic with him being a hating spellcasters.
Yeah.
I get the feeling it's less of hate and it's less of outright hate and more of a just a dislike, but not out. He is not going to yell cleanse and burn every time he sees a spell cast.
Yeah.
It's just a case of the grump of a bit of a grumble.
Why not? You could always be an inquisitor.
That's if he was an inquisitor, then he'd have to be buried in paperwork.
Give me a die 20.
Sir, we should.
19.
What?
19.
Ooh. Oh. You killed somebody.
Oh. I shall share.
But I didn't shoot the deputy.
4. Actually, no. Give me a die 6. 5 or 6. It isn't the relative. 1. It's your your mother. 2. Your father. 3. Your older sister. 4. Your twin sister. That's who you. That's who the murder's involved with.
Holy shit!
So give me a roll.
Oh shit!
No
So it's gonna
pressure.
be a family member. 3.
Oh, older sister.
You killed somebody involved with your older sister. Give me a die 10.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea here, but I'm gonna roll anyways.
I think I know where you're going with it too.
10.
What do you want? What's your idea?
My idea was that at some sort of shindig, somebody made a comment about his older sister supposedly sleeping around. He took a bit of umbrage to that, challenged the guy to a duel. Unfortunately, he hit that whole spirit thing, took over when the duel started, and he cut him in half.
Let's go with something even more fun. Give me a die 6. Odd it was legal, even it was an illegal duel. What do we got?
6.
It was an illegal duel.
Ah, damn! I was hoping for a legal one. Oh well.
Oh, you
Now we
gotta
gotta see if he actually served
knows
time.
about it.
So now we need to see if he served time or not.
All right, give me a. Wait a minute, hang on. Let's see. First, give me another die 20.
Okay. Three.
Okay. The guy you killed was a tradesperson who worked. Let's go with the same business. Let's see. Now, give me a die 20 and let's see. Give me a die 20.
All right, let me finish typing this for a second. All right. Die 20. I got a clean dozen, a 12.
12. Give me dice 6.
One.
Oh, not bad. A year in public hard labor. We're to say your sister's, your family connections got to reduce. And what we in the city and kingdom we created, as is proper, your family connections got you a lighter sentence. His family connections couldn't do anything to you.
Although, I had this mindset in my head that when he realized what had happened, because the idea was like I said, the idea was that he lost control during the duel, and when he realized when he remembered what happened, he turned himself in.
Okay.
Which helped bolster his case when he was put on trial for the whole thing and the whole family connections. So,
give me that 6. Since you turned yourself in and it was a very public trial, let's see you with a dice 6.
6.
Wow. Your trial was very public, very high profile. Where you were found not innocent.
Shit.
You weren't found guilty, you were found not innocent.
Pantera's drummer died.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Denny Paul is dead at 54.
Damn.
Wow.
And Keith Richards, still alive.
Oh, shit.
And David Lee Shitbag, still alive.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, his
hey.
ego will keep him alive for 6 months.
Huh?
His ego will keep him alive for 6 months.
Yeah, unfortunately, even though there is a long list of people who want him dead, including any
break everything. It just that shocks me. Pantera was one of my favorite bands growing up.
So yeah, okay, you get the difference between guilty and not innocent, right?
Yeah. The way I see it is now. Maybe I've got this wrong. So you can correct me on this, but it sounds like they acknowledge the fact that killing him was not my intent.
Yes.
But for all intents and purposes, I still did it, and the duel wasn't legal.
Right.
So, wonder of hard labor, would that just entail what? Chain gang?
Public hard labor. The worst. So it's a hard sentence because it was public. You know, you weren't out in the woods cutting trees. You know, you were working like construction work and all that. Public hard labor. All right, let's see.
Alright, I'll be back.
I'd say you'd have no guilt over it. It's your sister. Why would you have guilt for it? In the civilization we built, what you did was right.
And if you didn't want to die, you should have dodged.
You shouldn't have talked shit about my sister. All right, give me another die 20.
Six.
And you've had a few significant relationships, but nothing special. Is everybody here thinking that he ought to get a bonus to his charisma?
Yes.
And I'm putting your drawback as family, which means, you know, despite the fact you argue and bicker with your sisters, you would crush anybody's skull who insulted your sisters. All right, give me a percentage.
Nice. All right.
Be nice.
68.
68. Huh. You know what? We'll figure this out later. This doesn't match, and all these things suck. It's basically relationships with the adventuring companions, but we'll figure that out once we're done with everybody's background.
Yeah.
All right. Not bad at all. We've got some good story hooks in there. We've got a good anchoring to the city. We've got family concerns. We've got.
I feel like I should probably go digging for a more appropriate avatar image.
If you know, remember how we were talking about it'll probably be 6th to 8th level before you guys get out of the city. Backgrounds like this pretty much ensure it. All right, give me a die 10 there, champ.
10.
10? You got a fucking 10?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Should I be worried?
You know those elves that walk around all snooty about how good looking they are?
Yeah.
They're all mad that you didn't follow in your father's footsteps to be a portrait model and a body double.
Oh.
You've got a charisma of 22.
God damn it.
Are like, look at your man. Now look at me. Look at your man. Now look.
I was thinking Fabio on those romance covers.
No shit. A strength of 19 and a charisma of 22? You're a Greek fucking god.
Oh god.
Look at me. Now look at your man. He is an elf. I am not.
I'm riding a horse.
I'm riding a horse.
And why is it not letting? Oh, I'm guessing I can't. I'm guessing I can't edit that.
What?
The sheet.
Oh, but holy shit! A charisma of 22. You're like.
I want to fucking murder him for that.
Well, now we see why your father was a fucking model.
So I started this out as just being a human barbarian, and somehow I've turned into a cross between Conan and James Bond.
No
Conan,
shit.
James Bond, and
Fabio.
Actually, no. I just realized something. I just realized who he's turned into. John Carter.
John Carter of Mars, yeah. Why can I see everybody else standing out there in the wind? The orcish witch has her hair all tangled up. Elga looks all miserable. Your hair is blowing in the wind. With your cape snapping.
I'll be all mad. Why
It
is
said,
his
so
hair
you're-
flowing in the wind when there's no fucking wind?
The chat said, "So you're Gaston."
Yeah.
No, actually,
Damn, I should have made an alternate character named LaFoe. Made him a bard.
actually, since you brought up Gaston, I have to bring up this joke. and this is the only time that that D&D 5th edition has made me laugh. Because
no bye-bye. No bye-bye. Sorry. No bye-bye.
Because on one of the books regarding lycanthropes, there was an art that looked very much like Gaston.
Oh my god.
And as soon as it was brought up, somebody said, "No one hits like Gaston. No one crits like Gaston. No one's on page 206 like Gaston."
I remember that. Do you realize that if you put a single point into diplomacy, you'd have it's not a character skills, but you'd have a +7. Your intimidate is +11. Why do I get the picture of you throwing off your cloak and then flexing all covered in oil? And Elga going, "We don't even have any oil." What the fuck?
Why are you shirtless again? Contract says I have to be shirtless every 10 seconds.
Holy shit, man!
Contract.
Nurgle, check the Discord.
Oh god, what's up?
Just so everybody knows that I was not making up that gag.
Wow. Am I looking for the main general one?
It's gonna be in council chambers.
Oh, okay.
All right, now we've got Elga.
Leone, damn it. Elga, last one. What do I do first?
That is fucking awesome. I love it.
Well, we can see now why his dad was a fucking concubine / portrait modeler. Jesus. Why do I have a feeling it's less? Oh god, I'm trying to think of it. I saw it in an anime. Wait, no, it wasn't anime. No, you know who I just now pictured your character as?
Who?
One of the Armstrong family. My pectorals were handed down by my family for generations.
And great. And the thing is, he has a scary older sister. I have a sister that I would go to bat for.
Yep.
This works too fucking well.
So now we know what your character looks like, Major Armstrong.
No, I'm not going with Armstrong. That's way too fucking obvious. But it's still funny.
Yeah. Hi. All right, Elga.
God damn it! What? How
Your
do
turn now.
How do I roll after this?
I know, right?
Like what? I just might as well quit now. What the fuck? He's prettier than all of us combined. Okay, what do I roll first?
All right, give me a percentage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my best to get my charisma higher than his. I can't let this guy run around being prettier than me.
Wait, how do I do this? It was fucking okay. Wait. How do I do the fucking roll thing again? Wait, D100. No, fuck. I forgot the formula. Hold on. Roll D100.
Yeah.
Okay. All I did was type roll D100. Where does the backslash go?
Slash at the beginning.
Okay.
It's a slash, not a backslash.
Okay. There we go. Oh, that's, I don't know if that's good or not. I got a 29.
29. Huh. Well, Elga. You were raised in the Ritzy Ritz Elven. Oops. You were raised in the Elven Quarter, which means your parents might be rich. Give me another percentage. What'd you get?
I was muted, sorry, 45.
Your father is alive. Your mother passed away.
Oh no, tragic backstory. Okay, what are we doing now?
Let's see. Give me a die 6. Let's see, find out who was the elf.
Oh shit, what did I just do? Okay, there we
Odd
go.
elf.
5.
Your elven mother was killed. What died or was killed, we don't know.
I can't hear you. Died and was killed, what?
Your elven mother was died or was killed. We don't know yet.
Okay.
Let's see how many siblings you have.
Oh no.
Give another percentage.
100!
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, yeah. Give me 2 die 6.
Okay. 4.
Okay, now give me a die 4.
2.
I don't understand in the chat why all the hate towards elves. Elves are sexy.
Have you ever been in a conversation with an? Have you ever had to have a conversation with an elf in a fantasy setting once in your life?
Yeah, but like I said, as long as she can suck like a Hoover, I don't give a fuck.
She ain't giving you any.
Damn right. Hakar's the pretty one in the group. Don't even look at me. I'm hideous.
I'm hideous.
Are you just trying? Are you just trying to guilt me? Are you just going to guilt me throughout the rest of this night for the ridiculous charisma?
That was fucking great. I couldn't believe it that you pulled a 10 out of your ass. Okay, so Elga has 2 elven half siblings, 2 half-elf siblings, and 4 human half siblings.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, how does this... Wait.
Congratulations on your shitload of family.
Wait, I have 2 half-elf siblings. Okay, and what's the next one?
2 elven half siblings, you know, like a half brother or half sister.
Okay.
And then you have 4 human half siblings. I'd safe to say your father remarried.
I was gonna say, was my mother a whore? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, my father remarried. Okay, that makes more sense. Holy shit.
So let's see. Let's see. The 2 elven siblings are from her elven husband before she married your father. Then you have 2 siblings from your mom and dad, and then your father remarried, and you have 4 human siblings.
Jeez,
wow.
I'm gonna have to reload this video later and write all this shit down. I ain't keeping any of this shit straight.
Why do you think I've been taking notes?
What's gonna happen is...
you got 2 siblings, don't tell me!
What we're going to discover is your father was a deadbeat son of a bitch that was cheating on his mother, or cheating on his wife with your mother.
What?
And then she found out, got a divorce, and wound up married to your mother.
Give me a percentage.
Oh god, okay. Hold on. What did I just do? Okay, I hit that. There we go. 47!
So somebody in the family sucked 47 dicks in a row.
Do it again.
Oh god.
Y'all be careful. I don't want Ramen to claim PTSD.
29. Oh, fuck you, Nurgle!
I'm just looking out for you, that's all.
Lies. Nobody's ever looked out for me. 29.
Wow.
Except rolls.
Yeah.
Oh God, how bad is it?
You're nobility.
I thought we established that already. Oh, that's cool though. I'm down with that.
Well, that kind of goes along with being an elf, but
Yeah.
no. You rolled. You're up there at like Lord Baron status.
Yeah.
So you being willing to go out and swing a sword is like, oh my God, I can't believe our sister does that.
I'm the black sheep of the family, kind of. And they probably think it's like my rebel stage. It's a phase.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll do another Skyrim 1 chat. I haven't played that game in years.
They need to make it multiplayer.
Are you sure about that?
Why not?
You seen how angry everybody is about Fallout 76?
That's not
Because they're being assholes about it, okay?
Yeah, until everybody threw a fit, they wouldn't allow you to have private servers with mods.
Let's not go there, because you know they're handling that shit really badly.
Alrighty then.
How bad is
Okay,
it?
one nice thing with you having all these siblings, you don't have to worry about any major noble things you have to go to.
Good.
But I want you to think of what this means for the group, that you might have to go to like somebody's coming out party.
Oh fuck.
Alright, I'm going to lay down a rule. I've used this rule before when dealing with nobility.
Okay.
But your jewelry and clothing do not count toward your wealth unless it's like designer.
I'm okay with that.
But you also can't sell it.
Okay, I have no interest in selling my clothes. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you think about it, most of your jewelry is on loan.
So, Destroyer in the chat said, Helga's father is Bill Clinton.
Clinton in elf form. I saw that shit. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
I feel
Percentage
your
check.
pain.
Hey, I liked Bill Clinton, so I'm okay with that.
Ramen, I make fun of everybody.
He was our first black president.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a percentage check there, champ.
Okay. Oh fuck! I'm typing in the fucking chat. Okay, hold on. 72. 72. How bad is it?
Fall of a major power was their major childhood event. No, get away from that. Come bring it to Grandpa. That's right, sweetie. Bring it to Grandpa. Yeah, we don't want you eating pennies, honey. They're really hard to...
Oh god.
Those do not feel good going down, and they do not feel good coming out.
No, they don't. I made the mistake when we were playing quarters once of swallowing the quarter.
Don't ask me how I know this.
I guess you figured it out on your own. I was.
And I'll tell you, I wish that had come out as change.
Although speaking of money, I had a bit of a moral dilemma earlier today because I go and I get a few snacks at a gas station on the way home, and I pull a gag that I've been using my entire life. You got 2 10s for a 5? I never mean it actually seriously. I'm not trying to pull a fast one.
No, don't jump on the kitty.
But the guy actively gave me $20.
Oops.
Wow.
Oh,
It's like on one hand I should tell him no, I'm just fucking with you. On the other hand, if you fall for a joke that's older than all 3 of us, then maybe you deserve this.
Sit down or I'll put you 9-9. That's right. Here, you can watch singing computer generated animals. You wanna watch Moana? Moana? Okay.
I love Moana.
Oh, my daughter loves Moana.
That was a good twist at the end. Okay, she has the fall of a major power for a major childhood event.
The fall of a major power?
I say...
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Somebody with a lot of power in the city. You know what? We've already determined through a car's background that there was some major shakeups. That was called the War.
Yeah.
Her family pissed off one of them kobolds.
Possibly, I don't know.
What if we say one of the major powers that fell was the Archduke?
Makes sense.
I trust you. I'm gonna go with whatever you say.
So that explains what the war was about.
Okay.
Because the Archduke dying and his family being thrown down for power means that right now it's a really uneasy balance with the council.
Okay.
Because the only way an Archduke can be confirmed is if it's sent from the Republic, and the Republic Senate hasn't sent anybody yet. It's been 10 years.
Jeez, that's not good.
Alright, let's see where you got your warfare training.
My what? You're kind of going tinny.
Your warfare training. Are you still a fighter?
Ranger.
Ranger. Alright, give me another percentage.
Okay. 25.
Give me another one.
Okay. 5! Now I start getting the shitty rolls.
Your choice for your favorite enemy was nothing more than simple vengeance.
Alrighty then.
Oh,
What?
I know what part in the family you have. You are not you're not a black sheep. You're not an outcast. Remember what we determined about the Assassin's Guilds?
That it was legal, and I'm not sure what else.
That assassination was seen as a viable tool.
So
you're the family's. If your sisters or cousins or whatever needs somebody eliminated or threatened, you're who they go to.
Oh shit!
So you're the assassin of the family.
You come to me on this, the day of my sister's wedding.
Yes. Give me another percentage, Dad.
Okay.
Holy fuck! You guys are borderline
Oh,
criminals.
shit.
I can't wait to see what kind of craziness.
75!
Watch me. Actually, watch me get the most normal one of the group.
You'll never guess what she got.
What?
Her influential associate growing up, she rolled the dead one.
The what? What's that?
One of your greatest influence was a sentient undead creature such as a ghost, lich, grave knight, wraith, or vampire.
Holy shit.
Through this strange relationship, you learned of its mortal life, giving you perspective on your own life.
Okay.
Yeah, you hold a special place in the family.
Oh, fuck yeah. I like this.
Because we already determined that undead are handled on a case-by-case basis, remember?
Yes. Okay.
So she could be at the parties, her sisters and brothers are out there dancing with people, and she's surrounded by specters and grave knights all whispering to her. Look at her, she thinks she's so hot. I remember when her great-great-grandmother used to go out in the garden with 2 or 3 men the hard day.
Ooh! Bitches.
Moral conflict time.
Uh-oh.
Hey, kiddo, what's wrong? Alright, give me a die 20.
14.
Corrupted and innocent.
Okay.
You counseled an otherwise innocent person who trusted you toward bad choices.
Just like real life. I'm sorry.
Wow.
My God, why am I getting thrown in with a group of degenerates?
I told you yet, that's why.
We got one degenerate that can get whatever the fuck he wants because he's too damn pretty.
Hey, watch it now.
We got one here that's just all filled with just... Damn, you're just not a nice person.
I will
give me a die
visit you
20.
when my uncle puts you in jail.
Give me a die 20.
6.
6. You corrupted a noble.
Woohoo!
I think we may have her first kill. Give me a die 10.
5.
You did it for your family.
Of course I did. Wow, I am not a very nice person.
Well, do you have any regrets for this? Mixed feelings?
Fuck no.
Denial? No debt. No fucking... Or you enjoyed it?
I think I kind of did.
You enjoyed it.
I think I enjoyed more than I got away with it.
Well, okay. Let's see. Give me another die 20.
18.
Ah. Romantic relationships. You are experienced, but with no substantial relationships.
No judging.
I am judging.
Roll a D100 to see what orientation.
All right.
I'm open-minded. Don't judge.
She is pansexual.
Don't.
And you know, in a D&D setting, that brings up a lot. She doesn't even... Okay, so give me a percentage.
Okay. Oops.
Yes.
75.
75 for your drawback.
Oh no.
So we've so far have established
Don't do it.
her character is a hoe.
She really isn't. She's just really open-minded. You need to stop putting labels.
Loyalty. You value loyalty over all things.
Fuck yeah. Bitches
She
get
wears
stitches.
She wears the strap-on in the relationships.
Damn.
You damn right.
You come to me on this day of my sister's quinceanera.
Wolverine put my cousin's cat's quinceanera. God damn. Oh god, I'm laughing too hard.
Give me a
Stop
die.
calling me a I'm sorry, die what?
Give me a die 6 and a die 4.
Oh fuck, I put 60, I'm sorry. I was laughing too hard. Okay, I got a 4 on a D6. And a 3 on the D4.
Damn. That's
misses.
not bad. Definitely not bad.
Okay.
Your quick outfit should be damn near illegal.
My what?
I said you're fast enough, your dexterity is high enough, it should be damn near illegal.
Yay!
Well, you don't know much about... You and Nurgle aren't as up on D&D stats to know that a dex of 21 is
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Somebody throws a knife at you, you look like fucking... what's his name? Neo.
Oh shit. Why, it looks like this noble was murdered with a barbed dildo. Who would do such a depraved thing?
Who would do such a depraved thing?
Thrawn her toe.
A barbed dildo. Ew.
Alright,
Respect the dildo arrow.
are you ready, Nurgle?
No,
Alright, let's get into this shit here. Let me grab open my... I got my Word document open so I can start doing it. Where do we start with first?
We're going to start with... it's called Homeland, but go ahead and give me a percentage.
Aye, Captain.
Sit down.
this is just wild.
Because you are a half-orc.
92!
Damn.
You? Well.
Look at you.
I'm a rich half-orc.
Yes,
Give me
you
another
are.
percentage.
What's that?
Give me another percentage.
46.
What?
46.
Ow? What's out? What's out? Did you pinch your finger? Yeah? Want Grandpa to open your chair? You don't care, get your finger, huh? You sit down. It's okay. That chair is entirely made out of duct tape. All right, it says you now have an unusual homeland. And what did you just roll?
46.
That says town or village for unusual homeland. That's not unusual in our campaign.
So what's the homeland you that comes up?
Oh, by the roll, it says town or village, but that's not exactly unusual for a half-orc in our campaign setting.
You want me to do a re-roll?
No. Let's think about it here. Wait, you were raised in one of the halfling shires.
Man, that's okay. I'll roll with it.
That's why you're a witch. Nature spirits, remember?
Ah. Raised in a halfling shire. Do we know the name of the shire?
Okay. Nope. You want to name it?
Let's name it, bastard. You got any possible names listed anywhere?
Not listed.
I wonder if we can do. I wonder if there's a halfling name generator online.
That's true. Give you a
Probably
half.
is.
Oh shit! It looks like there is one.
There's a name generator for everything.
You know what? I guess it would probably make sense. Let's go with female names. Jazana, Jiliri, Fenray. Does Fenray sound like a good one?
I like the J one.
Yeah.
Jazana?
Yeah,
The town of Jazana? Okay.
is okay. Jazanna.
Yeah. Exactly as it sounds, so. Alrighty then.
Let's call you Jazana Greenfeet.
Jazana Greenfeet?
Yeah.
That's a weird name. But yeah, we'll roll. That's a good one.
So you've got a halfling name.
Oh.
Okay, so you're saying my name is... Well, I was going with the name of the shire was going to be Jazana Greensheet.
No, that sounds more like a female half-orc's name.
Alright, so my character's name is Jazana Greenfeet. Alright.
Yep.
Works for
That's
me.
kind of a cool name.
Well, so what are we going to name the town then?
You know what? I am going to ask it for a random Chinese name.
Oh, Lord.
Chinese town, village.
I come from the town of Somting Wong. I know, I'm a terrible human being. I'm going to
Join
hell.
the club.
You are from Nanji Shire.
How do we spell that one?
Nanjanie. Give me a die 12, please.
N-J-E what?
Aanie.
A-A-N-I-E?
Hang on, I'll put it in chat.
I got it. I got you. All right, what's next on the list?
Okay, what's next on the list? Give me a percentage. No, give me a die 6 real quick.
D6? All right. 2.
2. Orchards.
Orchards?
Yep, the Halfling Shire mainly did orchards.
Okay.
Okay, alright, give me another percentage.
3.
Wow, both your parents are still alive.
Well, ain't that a first?
You know what? I want to die 10 from you.
Hang on, both still alive. Okay. And die 10 I. 8.
Okay, roll me die 6, please.
Oh lord, this sounds bad. 5.
5. Your mother was a halfling, your father was a...
And your
Whatever.
father smelled of elderberries.
Whatever your mother was into, I'm not judging, I'm the DM, I'm impartial.
Okay, say that again. Mother was a halfling and what?
Your father was the orc.
Okay.
We're not judging your mother.
That is, well.
No. You're not dumping that out on the floor now that you're done.
Alrighty then. We're gonna roll with it.
All right. Let's see how many siblings you had. Roll me another percentage.
All right. $98.
98. Roll me a die 12. Roll me 2 die 6.
6.
6 total. Wow. You have 6 siblings.
Damn.
We're not judging your mother. We're not judgmental here.
But we're secretly totally judging her.
Mother's been punching out big babies.
No shit. Well, remember your name. If I recall right, what was it? Your
Jizana.
Didn't we jokingly name your character Wide Hips as a joke?
Yeah. It was like Agbar Wide Hips or something like that.
Yeah.
Totally your mother.
That's your mother. Your mother is White Feet. It's Wide Hips. Like,
Woo!
Jesus, lady, it's a vagina, not a flume log ride.
It's a vagina, not an orc clown car.
Oh shit.
Jizana.
Are we sure there's not some bag of holding down there?
But nobody's really gonna say anything about her around that shire because her husband's like 7 feet tall and nothing but muscle. Not a woman to talk shit about.
Colin, was that joke really that horrible?
Which one?
It's a vagina,
I asked him.
not a bag of holding.
Yes. I am such an asshole.
Give me another percentage there.
Alright. 46.
46. Hello, Maggie. Oh, wow.
Nope, I don't have her in my room.
Guess who's special?
Yeah?
I'm special.
At your birth, you were energy infused.
Oh shit.
Well, now.
That would explain why you're a witch.
No. That's it.
No, she's not going to go get Mama.
I don't have
So, okay.
Can I go get a drink?
She's going to go get her.
So,
Go get your glass and she'll get you a drink.
are we gonna do what the professions of these children and the parents are?
Yeah, we'll get to it in a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how. I guess you got like an order that you go by over there. Okay.
I forgot to do it for Deb. We'll go back to hers in a minute. Give me a percentage check.
Me?
Yes.
All right.
She's got a glass on her. Get her out of there and look one quick.
Oh god damn it! I'm having an issue. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
36.
36. Huh. Your parents wealthy orchard owners.
What was that?
Your parents are wealthy orchard owners. Roll me a die 6.
Are they magical?
All right.
That's what we're going to find out.
6.
6. Roll me a die 4, please.
All right.
Baby.
4.
Apple flavor on the wow. Pig. I like that. Your family owns 4.
Is it just me or did he just die out?
Yeah, he cut out.
Family owns 4 normal orchards and 4 luxury crop orchards.
Oh.
So we're talking like, pears, apples, and then stuff like starfruit.
I own 4 normal orchards.
And 4 luxury crop orchards.
Damn.
You guys all come from wealth. I'm gonna take it aside here. I've heard a lot of DMs complain that it's really hard to get their, it's really hard to see why rich and powerful people go adventuring. They completely ignore that from the 1500s to the early 1900s, the term gentleman adventurer referred to the nobility. Who went out and discovered Africa and claimed the natives.
I mean, rejectedprincesses.com, half those bitches came from nobility or wealth.
Yeah. All right, you have 6 siblings.
Oh wait, no, this is a brand new one.
Yeah, 6 siblings. Oh man.
Give you a percentage.
Gotcha. 78.
78. That's a younger roll die 6.
Six.
That's a young. Okay, roll me percentage.
Percentage. 91.
Roll me a die 6.
1.
That's a twin brother.
Okay, so what was the first one?
Younger sister.
Sister, twin brother. All right.
Yep. Okay, roll me percentage again.
79.
That's younger. Roll me a die 6.
4.
That's younger sister. Roll me percentage.
Okay, so I have 2 younger sisters. 73.
73. That's younger. Roll me die 6.
6.
Another younger sister. Yes.
So we are now, damn. So we are like 3 younger sisters, 1 twin brother.
Give me another percentile.
Well, we figured out why they keep having kids. That orc dad ain't getting no heirs here. Roll a D100.
Yeah. Yep.
22.
That's older. Roll die 6.
5.
5. You got an older brother. Congratulations. Last one. Give me percentile.
All right.
Yeah. Sit down. It's okay.
48.
Older. Yeah. Roll me die 6.
All right. 5.
You've got 2 older brothers, a twin brother, and 3 younger sisters. So adding that your character is female, it's damn near even. Well, actually, no, it's girls outweigh the boys.
Yeah, because that would include my character.
Yep. Here, you hold it. I'm not holding it before you stop being lazy.
Design a wide hips here.
Oh, you're fine.
I still love you. He's paying attention to you. Just don't do that.
You're okay. I'm not holding it for you. You're not a baby. You are tired, though. Major childhood event. Give me a percentage.
Alrighty then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Maggie.
89.
Damn.
Cigarettes.
I'm not holding it for you. You're a big girl. Okay, you are the... Okay, no, because you have older brothers. Actually... Your mother's the witch.
My mother was a witch.
Your mother was a witch.
She was burned alive.
No.
Famous little bitch. Sorry.
Your mother's alive.
It's a great song. Don't act like you don't know the song Am I Evil?
I had never heard of it.
You're un-American.
Well, that's because you are a filthy peasant.
Right? Is that how you say it, Moana?
Yeah.
Is that how you... I'm not asking you. Is that how you say it, Moana?
Do you really want to piss me off?
Okay, give me another percentage.
All right. 94.
Damn. The war.
Got a lot of background with this war, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Apparently, the loss of the fall of the Archduke's family from grace really shook everything up. I'd say it led to the power of the guilds.
Probably.
Hey, guys.
So, who would you say has more pull in the city, the nobles or the guilds?
I say right now we should have it in Flex. I say we should have it in Flux, where in some ways the guilds have more power, in some places the nobility do. That would give us our nice little background.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
You know, between the noble and the guild, sorry.
21, everyone was nice.
All right, give me a percentage there, champ.
All right.
Why do I have stuff in my backpack again?
What'd you get?
Oh, sorry, 50.
Huh. What'd you get it again?
50.
50 even.
Yeah.
You get your magical ability from the orchard spirits.
That's so
All
cute.
right. The orchard spirits. What are the orchard spirits? I mean, I don't know much about this subject.
Neither do I. Roll a percentage.
Oh, so we're going to find out what the orchard spirits are. 58.
58.
Here, let me see it.
Okay, your mother's the one that trained you.
Do you know what the red one is, sweetie? No? Okay.
All right. My mother's the one that trained me.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense. She's the only other witch in the family here.
So that means that whenever we decide you want to get your training or something, you go see your mother. Which there's always the chance that she's round.
Very true.
I'll feel ya.
Well, she's tiny enough, she can probably be carried around in a backpack.
Hey now.
She's fun-sized.
All right. Let's give you a moral conflict. Although so far it hasn't been very much of a moral conflict for you guys.
Go with Sissy.
So you 100?
Give me a die 20.
Die 20, aye.
Yeah, keep hers on short, yeah.
Got a 3.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
No.
Go
Roll
on.
again.
Go on. It's okay. Go with Sissy.
All right. 15.
There we go. You blackmailed somebody.
Oh,
I love this guy.
Moana!
I blackmailed someone. All right. Let me put
Let's
that.
see who you blackmailed. Roll a die 20.
I love
Give
you.
me a second.
I love you.
9.
I love you more.
Yeah, roll again.
More.
All right.
More. No.
18.
You're watching Moana. No,
Oh, wow. Actually, I think we'll combine the two of them.
you're not watching Moana? Do you want to watch Moana?
All right, I got a question for you, Nurgle.
What's up, man?
Comfortable are you with the fact that by
Want to
rolls,
watch something else?
it would be a humanoid monster former lover or current lover?
Let's see.
How comfortable are you with that?
I'm down with it. Let's do it.
Okay, roll a,
Grandpa, she wants that baby.
she wants what?
Baby. Boss baby.
She just got done watching it.
I know she wants Boss Baby. She does not want to watch Moana. She just told me that. I said, "You're watching Moana," and she went,
Do you want to watch Boss Baby instead?
"Or Cars."
That was a good kids movie.
Cars.
If you come do it. Okay.
You want to watch Cars?
Roll a die 6 on a 1 to 2. It's a current.
Do you really want to watch Boss Baby?
On a 3 to 6, it's a
Cars.
former.
When they go vroom, 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 vroom.
All right. 6. Former.
Former.
You want to watch the one where there's lots of puppies?
So, do we roll now what the hell it was I blackmailed? What creature it was I was in love with?
Alright. Give me a die 10 real quick. Let's find out why you did it.
Okay. 10.
For your amusement or entertainment.
Awesome.
I'm loving this guy more and more.
See, this is another reason I want to back out of Ravenloft, because we can have these seriously morally gray characters.
What movie do you want to watch? You want to watch Sing?
All right.
Alright. So
As much as I like Ravenloft, sometimes you need a comic relief.
yeah.
In fact, that's why the term relief is in there.
And you know, since we know it's a humanoid monster, with what we've come up with the background for the city, why don't we find out that kobold's rank?
So we're gonna say it's a kobold? Okay.
Oh,
Let's find out.
no.
Hang on, let me go back to the chart back here.
Charts upon charts upon charts. It's like running MERP.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Actually, no, this is fun.
See?
Alright, give me a percentage.
All right.
No, you don't want to watch Sing?
83.
83?
Yeah.
He's a high-ranking member of a guild.
So high-ranking member of the guild?
Yeah. Of one of the
Get
guilds.
back away from there.
Oh yeah, I know what you're blackmailing him about. Could you imagine if it came out that he's a wormtail?
A what?
Shit, a rat.
No. A worm. WARM.
A Wormtail.
He's into Wormtails. Non-kobolds. He's into mammals.
Oh.
He's not into kobolds. He's into mammals. Talk about a scandal that would lose him his position. Yeah, I'd say that. What do you guys think? If she said, you know, that's some major black. What do you guys think? Is it major blackmail to hold over some high-ranking kobold guild member?
I think among fellow kobolds, it would be a big fucking deal.
The kobold was into more than kobolds. Yeah, I guess that would work. I mean,
This one. Oh no.
Okay, that comes to the question: Are the kobold guilds typically very, very focused on keeping it within the race? I mean, the only way that's the only way this would work.
Well, we already stated they were very clannish and very adhering to the guilds.
How about this one? Mama says you
So I guess we go with a yes on that one. It works.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could do something like some type of event for the guild.
Oh, well, there you finally fucking show up.
JT just
I saw that, and I wasn't saying anything. I saw it.
A wild JT has appeared.
Yes, I did. I apologize.
We wonder where the hell you were.
Oh, I was playing,
Killing Floor 2. I know.
Yep.
We all saw it.
Yeah, it's that addicting.
It really isn't. I haven't.
this one. No, not that one.
Aren't you this?
This one.
Didn't you yell at Didn't you yell at a bunch of assholes who kept fucking up when you were playing Left 4 Dead not too long ago?
Every
Nothing to
day.
do with it. I'm not addicted. I can quit anytime I want.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
Adele, she picks shitty maps and shitty mods that break on us and gets us all disconnected. So I
Excuses.
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 Excuses. You will wake up on fire. Shut up.
Excuses are like assholes. Everyone's got one and they all stink.
Alright, give me, Nurgle.
What's up?
Give me a...
Johnny test. Mama's not on here.
With the group you're in, do you think you have any guilt at all over the fact you're blackmailing this dude?
Shit, no. We all seem to be assholes and degenerates here, so fuck it.
Dragons.
You enjoyed it.
There's the boss baby.
Awesome.
Wanna watch it?
All right.
I mean, this kind of works because if you think about it, these kobolds are still there. This could still be something I'm holding over this kobold's head.
Oh God, can't you imagine him all guilty looking while he scurries to the hotel?
I love you more. I love you more. I love you more.
All right, give me a die 20.
All right.
I love you.
11.
I love you more. I love you more. I love you more.
You currently have a lover.
You can turn it
All
down.
right.
Oh.
Give me a die 6. Let's find out if it's just this one dude.
5.
5.
It's been me all along.
Well, we established that the kobold was a former lover.
Right.
Okay, so what's the deal here? 5.
You have 3 current lovers.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit, he's a player.
Okay, so I'm a hoe.
Now you're a witch. And remember, witches don't wear panties.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry, that's an old joke from one of the Dragon magazines. A dude wrote an article about witches for D&D, and buried in the article, in the middle of a paragraph, in one sentence, was "Witches commonly do not wear underwear," and it got by the editors.
Ralph, I do have to ask one important question: do barbarians eat quiche?
No.
Good answer.
I can't remember the actual good answer.
No, that was the good answer. Somebody asked the sage that question.
I remember that. I remember that issue. It had a whole big thing on. One of the questions was, demons have invaded the castle. You've been running and hiding all morning, and the elf you're with is just knocked over a vase, attracting the attention of demons. What do you do? And one of them was sling the pointy-haired idiot into the hallway. All right, give me a real quick die 100 to get this out of the way, and then we'll go back to figuring out your current on the hook.
89.
Wow.
Well, here's the deal. Well, actually, go ahead and answer this, then I'll go, before we get back onto the lovers thing, well, I'll tell you something about that.
All right. You are fascinated by relics of halfling and orcish past.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you had something. What did you want to say about the current lovers?
Okay. Instead of the lovers actually being, you know, people that she, like, loves or likes, it's all people she's blackmailing.
Ooh.
So she has this kobold that's an ex-lover that she's blackmailing, and the other three are prominent individuals that she holds some form of power over because of what she knows about them.
All right. Give me a percentile. Let's find out about these three.
28.
This is definitely different than I think any of us saw this going.
I think that was made very clear when we started doing my roles.
Yeah.
Like I figured I'd be a bit typical, maybe a bit angsty of our barbarian. No.
You're built like an Adonis. Okay, what did you get on the die 20?
28.
That's not a die 20.
Oh, die 20? I'm sorry. I had a die 100 last. Okay. Alright, die 20, 15.
Well. I'm not sure what to think about that. Okay, I need you to roll again because that's really not appropriate.
D20 again?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it is before I roll it?
It was a family.
A what?
Family member.
Oh, okay. 18. So I'm blackmailing my stepbrother.
I was thinking, like, blackmailing one of your, I don't know, in-laws or something, but okay. Underworld.
Hey, you could probably Google that on Pornhub, and you get a lot of videos on that one.
So you have to blackmail in order to get high in society, right?
What? Because she didn't know it was crime.
Blackmail.
So one of my I like that idea though. My character has 3 lovers and she's blackmailing every last one of them.
Okay.
Because she finds it amusing.
So she's basically getting high in society by blackmailing people.
She's a fucking.
It's all about power. It has nothing to do with her society place. It has to do with her family and her shire.
Yep.
She's not half orc, half human. She's half orc, half halfling.
Okay.
Okay, one of them is a underworld figure.
All right, so
Since we're bypassing the family member. Give me another die 20.
one is an underworld figure. Okay. 13.
For fuck's sake, Nerdle.
What?
I thought it would be me having all the fucked up rolls.
Give me another one.
Let me guess, was that family member?
Yes.
16.
Finally. Get the fuck off that. Okay.
I was waiting for you to say, God damn it, Nerdle.
Well, that's what he says every week.
You're actually sleeping with a rival.
With a what?
With a rival.
My character's sleeping with a rival.
Yeah. You're sleeping. Oh, you're sleeping with a witch from another shire.
Oh.
I just realized something. You know how I made the James Bond joke with my own character?
Yeah, I think we found it.
He is a Bond girl.
Yeah. Give me one more, and I swear to God, if it's a 14 or a 15, you're keeping it.
16.
Roll again, because you're already sleeping with a rival.
18.
What?
18.
Oh, thank God. Well, now. Well. Look at you. Give me a percentage.
$18.
You are sleeping with a member of the upper nobility.
What was that one again?
Upper nobility.
Is that's the this is the same lover, right? The rival witch?
No.
Oh, this is another lover.
So that's all three.
Damn, how many lovers do you need?
Oh, okay, is a rival of nobility, you said?
No. This is just the other lover. Okay, you've got three lovers. One's an underworld figure, one's a rival, and one's upper nobility.
Oh, okay, one. Okay.
Give me a die 6 on that upper nobility.
All right, then I want you to clarify a few things for me real quick before we continue, so I make sure I got all this typed down correctly. Okay, so I have three lovers. One is an underworld figure. One is a rival, and that's the rival from the witch. One is a rival witch from a different shire.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And the other's the underworld figure, and then one...
You have one underworld figure, one rival, and somebody from the upper nobility.
Okay.
Now, what'd you get on that die 6?
3.
Give me another one. Give me another
When the DM laughs, you're
You
in
want another
trouble.
D6? Did you say another D6?
Yes, please.
2.
What?
2.
Now I need a percentage.
10.
Oh, aren't you, different? We're getting all the thrones up in this shit.
So this is for what nobility this person is.
Yeah. Elven nobility, twins, one male, one female.
He's sleeping with both of them?
Yeah. And they know. Like I said, we're getting all Game of Thrones up in this shit, I guess.
We're doing a better job than Game of Thrones. We're not needlessly killing anyone off.
Okay, so let me make sure I have this right.
Except me.
One is an underworld figure. One's a rival witch from another shire.
Yes.
And the other one is elven twins from nobility. One's a woman and one's a man.
And they both know.
This is turning into This is turning into a telenovela.
Yeah, it is. And we haven't gotten to you yet there, champ.
I know.
I'm scared to see what you're going to get.
Give me a percentage on your underworld figure.
Gotcha. 56.
Alright, let me log in.
While this whole thing has been going on, I've been digging around to see if I can find a good replacement avatar image.
So we now use Fabio. Use a picture of Fabio.
I like that avatar. I mean, the sword is kind of cool. I'm digging the mohawk.
So basically, we know why my character's family has a lot of money. Yes, my character is a whore.
The underworld figure is a smuggler. Give me another percentage.
All right.
So you're banging Han Solo.
Don't say that ever again. All right, 51.
You're not paying my bills. I'll say whatever the hell I want.
All right. He's a smuggler who works as a mid-level highway officer.
Works as a mid-level highway
officer.
Okay.
Wow. That's a hell of a thing you got going on there.
Must be big.
Yeah, so basically when it comes to shit, we gotta go deal with those kobolds again. Don't worry about it. I know a guy. He owes me a favor.
Huh. Dead.
Yes, sir.
You may want to consider taking a level in Rogue eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, considering as it turned out, yeah.
So we've established that I'm blackmailing all of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For amusement, mind you.
You were bored.
It was a slow day.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
I'm trying to remember who was that. I can't remember if it was in a Bond movie or something else, but there was one chick that apparently screwed guys to the point where she would clamp down on them and choke them out.
That was GoldenEye. Actually.
Yeah, it was GoldenEye. I just can't remember her name because I think that's basically you.
All right, give me 2d6 there.
2d6.
Yep.
Yes,
8.
Wolverine, that seems to be...
No, give me the dice separate.
Say again?
What are the dice separately?
Oh, 6 and 2.
I hate you so much.
Get to the back of the line.
Welcome to the internet. In a world where people wish to die. But unfortunately they can't. Because they got work to do.
Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's it.
So what's up?
Elga with a charisma 17 is the homeliest one in the party.
I hate my life.
Yes, means you're attractive. Deal with it.
Because Jazana here's got a charisma 19.
Damn.
This bitch.
I'm also going to make you shorter.
Well, you know, if Jazana is like... Look, this is the deal. If Jazana's like hooking up with 3 different dudes, or 3 different folks, including a pair of twins, she better have some goddamn charisma. Especially hooking up with 2 elves.
Give me a die 12.
Yes.
All
So
right.
you're gonna start a prostitution ring in.
Oh, dude, they will knife you over that shit in this game.
Hi.
Yeah, you do that. You will get knifed, and your head will be on display for cutting into the legit Or's businesses. At least I think I've got that right. That's why he'd get knifed over that.
Yeah. Roll 4die10 for me and Adam.
So let me guess.
Roll 4die10. Roll 4die10 and give me the total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the Cobalt Madam is going to become a new thing right now.
So what'd you get?
24.
Huh. You weigh 94 pounds and are 4 foot 6 inches.
Damn. I'm a shrimp. I'm shorter than my wife.
So in other words, with your 19 charisma, you're this, yeah, you're definitely different.
So we're dealing with an orc midget.
Yeah. Built more like Tinkerbell.
Yeah, she's a shrimpy little one.
They get stared at by everybody.
But she's a hot 4'6".
Weird thing is this is looking a lot like a charisma-based campaign. I might have to break out the Ultimate Intrigue book and read it again. Okay, Dad, we have to take care of your siblings real quick before we move to Mildred.
Okay. Let me turn the.
All right, everybody get ready to point and laugh.
God damn it. They don't even wait to point. God damn it, just hold on. What am I rolling here?
I think at this point, Dad just has this lengthy list of ways that she wants to try and kill us.
All right, give me a percentile.
37, son of a bitch.
Older, give me die 6.
6.
6.
Uh-huh.
Older sister, Elvin. Give me another percentage.
45.
45.
Uh-huh.
Give me a die 6.
4.
You have 2 older sisters that are Elvin.
Okay.
All right, give me another percentage.
Hold on. 2.
What?
2.
Okay, that's an older. Give me a die 6.
1.
You have an older half elf. Give me another percentage.
94.
What the fuck?
Tell
Die 6.
6. I'll never get these rolls in battle, by the way.
You have a twin sister.
Oh, that bitch. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Roll me a die 4.
2.
You're identical.
Wow. And one's an assassin. Okay, this is cool.
Okay, let's check on your. Okay, give me a. Okay, we know that the human ones were all younger than you, so give me a die 6.
6.
Younger sister.
You just died. You died on me. Okay, what?
Give me a die 6.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay. 2.
Give me another one. Yeah, I need another one.
Okay. 5.
Alright, give me one more.
Shit. Okay, there we go. 1.
You have 2 little brothers.
Oh.
Wow. You have 2 older sisters that are elves, a half-elf sibling who's an older brother. You've got a twin sister, 2 younger sisters, and 2 younger brothers who are human.
I'm never gonna keep this shit straight. I'm gonna have to rewind this video after and write it all down. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy.
Wow.
I'm sorry?
We got some really weird stuff going on.
It's like a Ralt's family reunion.
Oh shit. And you've got a human stepmother.
Oh man. The peasant. All right.
Ramen, I think you are one step away from going full Lannister.
You know what? I'm not saying it. You said it. I didn't. I'm just here doing my roles like a good little scrub. Just
doing your roles and sucking at them.
I don't think I'm sucking at all. My character could probably kill you with a chopstick. Wolverine, this isn't D&D, it's Dynasty.
We're doing some Game of Thrones shit up in this bad boy.
Really?
I cannot quite agree that we're doing some Game of Thrones level shit because Ralph is actually a competent writer.
Thank you. All right, give me a percentage check about your mother. Give me a percentage.
45.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Everybody knows she was assassinated, but nobody knows by who.
Oh, fuck.
Is it a case of nobody knows, or it's just there's a laundry list of candidates?
Both. Because, an elven noble, she's probably, 500 years old, has 500 years worth the people that hate her, and then she turns up dead. But here's the weird thing. In this society, nobody's claimed credit.
Does that relate to how powerful they are, that they're not willing to implicate themselves? Like they have more to fear from my family than the local law enforcement?
Well, since assassination is seen as a valid a valid thing,
yeah,
somebody should have bragged about it by now, but nobody has.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, why? God damn it, Destior.
Somebody should have bragged about it by now.
Everyone knows she was assassinated, but no one knows by which twin. Wolverine, you fuck. I know where you live, motherfucker.
Wow.
Okay. We're going to go with the long-lived half-elves and half-elves, so despite the fact you look like you're in your 20s, you look like you're 22.
Okay.
Roll me 4 die 10.
Okay, okay, 4
/ roll 4 d10.
I got it. It's 25.
Wow.
How old am I?
You are 75 years old.
Hell yeah, okay.
Which
with enemies.
Which, in elf terms, wouldn't that make you pretty young?
Yeah. If my mother lived
Among half-elves, yeah, pretty young. So you're like 19 or so.
Destior, Wolverine, run! She's getting the murder strap on. God damn you people. Okay.
All right. Guess whose turn it is?
Dun dun dun. Our late comer.
Oh god. All right.
And our next contestant in Dynasty. All right. Give me a percentile.
All right. Let's see. Percentile. Let me look.
D100.
D100. All right. Slash D100. See if that works. Oh, let me see. Command.
All right, well, I'll be right back. You guys.
I'm kind of hard. I'm trying to figure out how the commands work.
/R space D100.
/. are the 100 are
Well, hello, Blindy.
34.
34.
Yeah.
All right. You are from the you're from the metalworking section of
Okay.
All right. Let's see how your parents are. Give me a percentile.
All right. Roll. $13.
13. Both your parents are alive.
Hmm.
Seems to be fairly common with this group.
Yep.
All right. Siblings, give me a percentage.
100.
Holy shit!
No,
Well,
me.
well, your mother is apparently quite vigorous.
Yeah.
And you have adopted.
Hmm. Go figure.
Okay, give me a die 6 and a die 4.
A die 6 and a die 4. Die 6. It's die 6 is 2.
Okay.
2.
Oh, huh. You have 2 adopted and 2 biological.
Yeah.
All right, give me a percentile.
All right. Roll R. Roll.
Is that so?
$43.
All right, that is an older. Give me a die 6.
Die 6. All right. Slash.
Did your pants fall off? Need some help? Need some help?
4.
4, you have an older sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a percentage again.
All right. Percentage. Roll R. 100. 78.
78. You have a younger. Roll die 6.
All right. D6. 2.
Younger sister. So you've got an older sister and a younger sister.
Yeah.
Let's check on your adopted siblings. Give me a percentage.
All right. Slash. R. Slash R. 100. $88.
What?
88%.
Huh. Wow. Okay, give me another percentage.
All right. $93.
All right, I'm back.
Huh. Give me a die 6. Let's see. Let's see if that is a older. Let's see if it's a boy or a girl. 6. All right. You have a adopted kobold sister who was born the same day as you.
Oh, great.
That doesn't quite work.
Yeah.
Because she'd be younger because of the lifespan. So that's a bummer because that could have been funny.
Yeah.
Well, same day doesn't necessarily mean same year.
True. Share a birthday with her. Okay, give me another percentage. Give me another percentage.
All right. 92%.
Holy fuck! What is up with you guys tonight?
I don't know.
Give me another percentage.
All right. I'll give you another percentage. 87.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You do realize once the game actually starts, I will be the world's worst fucking assassin ever.
Okay, give me a dice 6. Let's see if it's a brother or sister.
All right. Dice 6.
Please be girl.
All right. Let me. 4.
It's a girl.
All right.
Congratulations, Reg. It's a squid.
No, this is amazing. Your younger sister is a cat girl.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Well, you are coming from one hell of a family lineage here, JT.
Your dwarven parents apparently adopt everybody who wanders by.
Yeah.
Why can I see them instead of the dour-faced, grumpy, standoffish dwarves? They're like, hi!
I guess they wanted to teach everyone the trade.
Wow.
That's unusual, isn't it, for fucking dwarves?
Yes. Yeah. Very unusual.
Very unusual, but they're willing to trade. They're willing to trade anybody if they want to work.
You
wanna eat?
If you're willing to work, we'll pay you.
I'll bet you've been throwing fists all your fucking life.
Probably that's the story. That's probably the story.
Will you stop rubbing up against everything? No.
All right.
My heritage.
So you want me to roll again?
Hang on. We've got circumstances of birth. Give me a percentile.
So
all right. 99%.
What the fuck?
Yeah, these rolls do not represent in-game rolls. I swear.
No shit.
I'm suddenly glad we're not playing Warhammer Fantasy.
No
shit. Or Chaosium Basic.
Wow.
Man, we were playing some Warhammer Fantasy. This would be some weird ass shit. My ass has been branded a heretic a mile away.
Okay, bad example. Let's go with Chaosium Fantasy.
And I'm not manipulating the dice rolls here. And I'm not manipulating dice rolls. This is the game itself doing this.
No, we know. We've all had it all night.
It's been all night, man. It's been all fucking night. Okay. Congratulations, Mr. Heir to a Legacy.
That's a big legacy there.
Yeah. Middle class is craftsmanship for precious metals.
Teaching the trade.
Give me another percentage.
All right, another percentage. Let's see. 100%.
What the fuck?
my god. You know we're all gonna roll ones when the game starts. I swear to God.
I know.
You said it. You jinxed it.
No, I just remembered our last game.
If you're
Give me 2 percentile rolls.
2
Ed,
percentile
if
rolls.
your first
Okay.
roll when we start is a natural 1,
56.
you only have yourself to blame.
What was that?
56.
All right. And give me a second one.
All right. And 56 again.
Yeah, give me one more.
All right. 73.
Hey, your family does gearmancing as well as engraving, embossing, and jeweling of the gears.
Ah.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
so useful.
I'd say your family is rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, your family. There's rich, and then there's your guys' family.
Yeah.
So loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Give me another percentage.
All right. Let's see here. 34.
Fall of a major power. There it is again.
Yeah.
Wow, looks like the Archduke's death had a major fucking repercussion.
Yeah, he dies and then everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
All right. You need another percentage?
100%.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bullshit.
I know it's some bullshit. Give me some bullshit.
Damn. Okay. Remember how we determined that the city still built is probably the only place in the world that still builds airships?
Yes.
Okay, and how gearmancy and all that stuff was seriously important to the city? I think we should steal something for Warhammer 40K.
What are you taking?
Tech priests.
That works.
So I'm going to become a machine cleric.
Yep, you're a tech priest.
Oh.
Are you okay with that, or would you rather not?
Yeah. I'd rather do that. Yeah.
So you'll be
Yes. I always wanted to become the Lord of the Mecca.
Are you worshiping the Omnisaya?
I guess so. The Omni Clocker. The Clock God or something.
The god of the gears.
Yes, the God of the Gears.
You know what the Indomitable are and the Motrons?
Huh.
I know what Motrons are. That's the damn thing they always give you in the military when you have a headache.
No.
Break your leg. That was the joke.
So I'm the ex machina.
The dwarf is in the machine cult.
Yes, the dwarf, the god in the machine cult. Yeah, the dwarven god in the machine cult.
I was going to reference Autochthonian, but I don't think you guys are familiar with Exalted.
My computer doesn't seem to work. Did you try praying?
Did you try praying?
My computer keeps crashing. When's the last time you had its alignment checked?
Yes.
When was the last time you had it checked for evil spirits?
I can imagine that in D&D.
All right, give me another percentage. Let's see who your influential associate was.
All right, let's see. 30.
All right, I'm going to ask you like I asked everybody else who came up with something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with your influential associate being a lover? Is what you rolled. Or you can roll again.
I can deal with my influence, which being a lover. Yeah,
All right.
I can deal with that.
All right, you have a moral conflict in your background. So give me a die 20.
Die 20. All right.
Well, it would seem that JT is probably the most semi-normal out of the group, about majority of us.
What'd your die 20 get?
Gave me a 12.
You deliberately destroyed somebody's reputation.
And there goes Nurgle's theory right down the drain.
I could see that in church politics.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Another D20. All right. Let me see. Another D20. 9.
You destroyed the reputation of the member of the clergy. Let's see why you did it. Give me another like that.
7.
Even for people who are supposedly celibate, there is plenty of fucking to go around.
You did it for pleasure.
Nurgle's theory is on fucking face.
Okay. Do you feel bad about it? No guilt? You're in denial?
I probably do feel bad about it.
You feel bad about it?
Yeah.
Secret regret or sincere? Or regret and penance?
A regret and penance.
Regret and penance.
Aww. You're the odd man out in this one.
Okay. Give me another die 20. Let's check out your romantic relationships.
18.
Experience with no substantial. You had a fling or two, but have shied away from any ties or commitments because your major influential associate is a lover. Give me a percentage.
The percentage. Let's see. 76.
Okay, your drawback is social acceptance. You want others to accept you and believe you're special and worthy in merit. You're self-conscious about your social flaws and breaches of etiquette. Rejection is among your greatest fears. I think that fits in with our tech priest.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. We got some interesting stuff going down. All right. Give me 2 die 4.
2 die 4. Okay.
I need them separately.
All right.
And while all this has been going, routes I did find a few candidates. So what I'm going to do is
a 4 and
a 1.
1. All right. For a dwarf, you're pretty good looking with a charisma of 14. Your intelligence got boosted slightly.
So basically, he's the ugliest out of the all 4 of us.
But overall, we're a pretty good looking group.
Yeah, you are.
You got some decent looking people, and then there's the prettiest of the pretty boys.
Yes.
God damn it.
Okay, because of everybody's background, I've used this before. I'm going to use it again. I am going to say that because you guys are all, you know, upper class, I mean, even our tech priest here is going to have robes with gold thread and inlaid gears. I am going to rule that your guys' jewelry and clothing do not count against your wealth per level, unless you sell them.
All right.
All right.
So it seems like what we've got here is the sons and daughters of upper crust who aren't engaged, where the rest of their family is with the more public and more what am I looking for? The more acceptable parts of the family. You guys move more in the shadows.
I'm really liking this.
Although, is it going to come into play that the whole one of us actually served time thing?
No, it happens. It might in some cases, but I'm not going to whip it out every fucking game from every NPC.
Well, I figured it wasn't going to be every game or something like that. I was just wondering if it was going to be a story seed that's used.
Oh yeah, yeah, at least once. But see, a different way of using it would be to have somebody you knew that was on the chain gang for public punishment comes up to you and wants, like, maybe they found a way to clear their name. You know.
Well, so is that all of JT's roles done?
I do believe we've got everybody's roles handled for history.
Damn.
That was
showed the last goddamn minute, but at least he made it, I guess.
Yep.
Yep, and I know you wanted to quit at 2 a.m., right?
Well, it's 2:10 now. Is there any other roles of any kind that we need to do before calling it? We're calling it.
Really?
It would seem that...
I do have a question for you guys. Since it's looking less like you guys would be interested in heading out into the fucking wilderness, you guys want me to work on the Republic and start mapping it out instead?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think the first few sessions, until we get a few levels, are going to should take place within the city. You know, this would give us a chance to establish our characters more in the world we live in. Not to mention, I mean, we could take advantage of some of these weird stuff that we have, like me with the blackmailing of, like, prominent members of society and shit.
So what I'm wondering is, should I detail the inner Republic instead of worrying about what's on the other side of the river right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would worry more about the inner city stuff than outside of it.
You know, like what's really going on with the Republic. Before we said guys had lost contact with the Republic, I think maybe we should change that.
Do what you got to do, man. You know, I trust your judgment on this. I probably am going to regret saying that, but I trust your judgment.
These characters would be very at home at the capital. Eventually. You know, 4 or 5 levels to level up in diplomacy and other skills.
Okay. Routes. I did a bit of searching around. I found a few that might be worth using as an avatar replacement. I'm going to send these to. What I'm going to do is send a batch straight to you on Discord if this works.
I can't use Discord on my Mac.
Should I send it to Skype then?
Yeah.
All right, let me do that. Hopefully this will work. Pick which one you want. It's probably gonna take a minute because fucking Skype.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. You still haven't accepted the invite.
Yes, I did.
It says you didn't. There it is. Okay.
I found one. It's the cover of a game, Iron Sword. It's
Fuck
probably...
off.
Is that the one you picked?
I'm going to be partial to that first one. I'm going to be honest.
Let me see what we got.
I'm not sure which order. I'm not sure which order they put it in. So when you say the, are you talking about the first one that's already on there or something else?
Yeah. This dude with all the flower petals around him.
Oh, that.
Where'd you post this at?
I sent it directly to him. I'll post.
Post the dude with the.
Please post
Put it in the Skype group.
Yeah.
Do you want me to post just that one or the whole batch in the Skype group?
Go ahead and post the whole batch. I am partial to the guy with all the flower petals.
Oh, that old one. I remember that. Iron Sword. I remember that game. I never played it.
I'm not seeing anything he's posting, so I just threw that.
It's gonna take a bit.
Okay, don't be testy.
Acclaim Entertainment. Damn.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Barbarian.
I remember Acclaim. They were the ones who thought, hey, what's a brilliant idea to advertise our game? Oh, I know. We'll put ads for it on fucking tombstones.
Oh god, yeah. I am leaning more toward the dude with the flower petals.
Actually, I like this guy that looks like Raphael from Soul Calibur.
Oh my god, the guy with the flower petals! Oh my god! No, you can't use that. Hold on, let me look at this shit.
Actually, go with the last one. The last one looks cool.
And as tempting as that is, that looks a little bit too much like a vampire.
I like it.
Yeah, I like the guy with the rose petals because with what we got for a background.
The rose petal one's cool. I think the Raphael looking one looks better. It's your choice, whatever you want to pick.
It still hasn't finished loading for me. It's going really fucking slow.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nothing I can do.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm.
Well, yeah, we're talking about going with the Kobold gang wars early and all that because it'll also give time for us to build our characters up a little bit more and allow us to kind of fuck with this fluff that we created today. Because you can't lie, we've created some pretty interesting fluff.
Yeah.
Ralph, are you gonna mess around with the Obsidian Portal site?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Because we went through a lot of world building shit, and I don't feel like having it all kept up in my head.
Well,
I'm going through the video later to get because I have a lot of fucking siblings. It's ridiculous.
I'm doing a lot. I'll put the stuff up on Obsidian Portal, including the world building. We're gonna retcon that the rest of the Republic has been out of touch and go with it is in touch. The fall of the Archduke, though, the fall of the Archduke's family has thrown the Republic into turmoil because it's not often that a dragon-blooded keels over dead at a feast. It's not often that a half-dragon just keeps. Should we make the Archduke a full-blown dragon? And he just
I would say he's a full-blown dragon that takes what would normally be a dragonborn appearance as a lammer.
And he keeled over dead at the feast.
Yep.
That's a sight to see. Well,
so that means everybody's wondering if the Emperor's going to wake up. Because one of his sons is dead. Actually, dead. Die 6. 1 to 3 it was a male, 4 to 6 it was a female.
Okay, hold on, let me get back in that tab. Oh shit. Boy, if you don't stop. Die 6, okay.
Rolling. Alright.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get, Dad?
6.
Hey, So, the Emperor's younger sister, a female archduchess, keeled over dead. And that puts everything up in what the hell do we do now?
Damn.
Because if the Emperor ends up waking up and finds out that somebody's killed a member of his family, then things will start getting a lot more flammable.
And the other thing is nobody can appoint an archduchess or an archduke over the city unless it's the emperor.
Right.
Wow, we've got a lot of political intrigue up in here.
Well, it's not current day politics, so it's okay.
Yep. And remember, assassination is legal.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If I have only one request on this sort of thing, it's that with assassination being legal, is it possible at all that we have as a villain Tia Taime?
Who?
Tia Taime.
I don't know who that is.
Discworld. The guy who tried to kill the Hogfather and has entertained the idea of trying to kill Death.
Discworld. Okay, I don't read Discworld.
Oh God, I haven't read Discworld in years.
I don't even know.
I've said it 100 times, and I will say it 100 times more. Discworld death is best death.
Let's see here.
It's dangerous to give a child that. It's a sword. They're not meant to be safe. But what if she cuts herself? That will be a very important lesson.
Yep.
All right, so anything else before we start wrapping up tonight?
Nope, I think we're good. I think next week we should be able to start with some beginner stuff.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Beginning of next week, we will have to figure out how everybody got together and why they're working together.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, since we're all kind of wealthy and upper echelon kind of thing, that we all kind of knew each other before. Not knew each other, but knew of each other before we met. So it wouldn't be that odd for us to have all like run into each other at some point.
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, like the Kardashians and the Hiltons, and you know.
One other thing I do want to run by you, Routes, when it comes to my character. I could easily see him as somebody who either gets in duels or pit fights, not for the money, but simply because it's a way for him to enjoy himself without getting himself into too much trouble. Probably does a lot of tournaments.
We'll have to look at the duelist class then.
In that particular, well, the reason why I suggested that, because I had this idea in the back of my mind that he was effectively a gladiator who wasn't a slave.
Well, that would be more duelist. Because remember, back in Rome, they used to do duels in the Colosseum.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, when a duel is declared, you couldn't drag away the noble ladies with a fucking forklift.
I will have. As far as the duelist part, I'll have to think that over.
That's pretty cool.
And I guess once you've read through Path of War, I'm not going to redo the character's history, because I like what we've got so far here. It's just a matter of I'll just have to do a couple reskins and it'll be fine.
Alright, here's one of the characters I would love to do, but just scroll down. Scroll down.
I'm happy with my character just for the fact that it's going to be a fun, interesting one to try to RP.
Scroll all the way down.
I see it.
You know, I think we're going to... I think we're going to say those airships were pretty much, the airships that you showed are pretty much what's built by this city.
Yeah.
That's their big industry.
That makes sense.
All the way down?
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream tonight, unless there's anything else that you want to add to this, Ross, before we head out of here.
Nope.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out and watching us build these characters. Or, well, build these background characters. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting trying to explore this and make this all work, especially with JT having cat folk as his siblings.
I don't really
I
mind.
should have been a cat person.
And being a machine god worshiper, as well as...
Yeah.
Well, don't even get me started on the
You gotta look at this
rich
figure.
barbarian.
You gotta look at this figure.
Yeah.
This will be interesting. So we will be back next Friday night. We're hoping to start around 10:30 like usual. Sorry we started a little late tonight. We had some shit going on. If anything, we'll start at about 11. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a good night, and we will be back next week with the first session of the actual game. And we're clear.
Alright.
Yeah.